I started caddying really when I was quite young with my father, and that was good fun. That sort of took up a couple of hours every Sunday morning. Kind of get left really after we finished caddying. He'd move on to the bar really, and I'd sort of hang around the putting green and have a putt and a chip. And then that sort of evolved. Once I learnt the rules of the game and felt more comfortable playing with some older people, I joined a private club where I became a junior golfer for a while, a junior member. I played a bit of pennant golf there, and then we really moved on to my career in turf maintenance from there, where I worked for 10 years. Mike and I both started about the same time, which was great because we could really sort of bounce some ideas off each other. We had some really good jobs at that time. I mean, we had some small jobs to start with, but then we sort of moved into some really big jobs at established courses throughout Australia. I enjoy the programming side of things and the budget side of things. I've got a lot of experience with that. I've also got a lot of experience, like I touched on before, with vegetation really, in terms of I've done a lot of courses on different types, and it really interests me, the plants of the sandbelt. And the more you travel and the more you see different areas, you see similarities between those types of plants. So the Melbourne sandbelt, and especially up here in sort of eastern suburbs, Banksia scrub at Bonnie Doon, it's really similar to the sandbelt. So I enjoy the vegetation and the fine detail. I don't really love sitting in front of my computer every day of the week. I love getting out and sort of getting a rake in my hand and shaping a bunker or planting some plants around the edge of that bunker. And it gives you a bit of a time to get away from the pressures of your mobile phone and the email that you seem to be sort of stuck with most of the times these days. I mean, we do limited amounts of stuff on the tractor and with the dozer, but we do occasionally get in sort of, more often it's with the rakes and the small machinery, sort of getting that fine detail that's so hard to get and so hard to teach people how to do that. I mean, getting into a bunker and standing back on the fairway half a dozen times and just seeing how that lib's evolving and what it's looking like, whether it's looking like it's eroded or whether you're on the sandbelt and it's that clean cut look. I mean, that's kind of difficult to do, and you can't get that out of a plan. You really need to be on the ground fiddling with it to do it. It'd be like painting a picture and not being able to change it, really. You need to be out there changing it all the time and just going back and having a look at it and making the changes from there. Ogilvy Clayton enjoy seeing our golf courses evolve over time. We love, from there, being there from the start, really just turning over that first sod, seeing it all the way through construction until the end of the project when people are playing on it. And then after that, we just don't leave sight. I mean, we love coming back regularly, whether it be monthly or quarterly or even yearly, sometimes writing a report and seeing how the golf course evolves. But we'd like to think that most of our clients can contact us afterward the job's finished at any time, and we'll be there for them. Well, during construction, all the way through construction, we'll take regular photos of all the work. So the superintendent can see after we're finished exactly what we're trying to achieve with those areas. As soon as we've cut them out, basically we'll cut them out. So, I mean, they should be really the way we want them to look straight after we're finished. And then they get this style guide almost, which sort of takes them through every aspect of the golf course and how it should look. They can use that as a reference tool to go back on, and they can leave it on the lunchroom table where the guys can just have a look at it and flick through. If they're mowing a bunker or cutting a bunker and they're unsure of a mowing line, they can always refer to this booklet and just see how things are looking. We're going to build a course that looks natural and sort of blends into the natural landscape. It's not going to be something that you can look back on from a distance and it just overpowers the landscape. It's going to fit in there perfectly.